Before we get started here, yes, Baro Ki'Teer is back. He kind of jumped in before I had a chance to do this, but on PC he will be located on the Larunda Relay, which is Mercury, PlayStation, the Kubrow Relay on Eris, Xbox, Vespa Relay on Venus, Switch, Larunda Relay on Mercury. People were arguing here, it's not going to show it, is it? Because I did do a buff in here. I did shields, because they were arguing about something, and I said if you're going to argue over something so little, I'm going to give you a really bad buff. And I did. I am also not going to accept that these are real, because if I do that, that means admitting to something I've been saying is fake for the past 2 weeks. Primed firestorm rifle increases the blast radius. That is insanely worth picking up, as is primed fulmination. It's exactly the same thing but for pistol. These two mods are actually really useful, especially with all latest weaponry actually having a blast radius to pretty much every fire mode that they have. All of them, pretty much, including the secondaries. Oh, actually I can think of the blast radius of a few that will help a lot. It does mean fitting them, but it's worth picking up. Primed cleanse grineer, plus 55% damage to grineer for shotgun. There is primed cleanse infested, shotgun. Primed heated charge, heat damage for a pistol, and primed heavy trauma, which is plus 165% impact for melee. Weird. Both shotgun mods, but only two. There's 4 in a pack. The desert skate floof, landing craft decoration. Not sure if that's the only place you can get that. I think it is. I wouldn't put money on it though. There is the pack leader sigil. There is the asra luxxum ornament, landing craft decoration. This one doesn't look like it actually moves, which is weird for those. The detron, this is of course a secondary weapon and a pretty good one. Does not have a... it says it has a radial attack. Have they changed this? Because as far as I was aware, it's just a shotgun secondary. There is the prisma grinlok. That is worth picking up though, probably a little bit more than the detron. The xiphos prisma skin, landing craft skin, I do love these skins a lot. The prisma ones are by far my favourite of all the landing craft skins. The sonicor elixis skin, Banshees still looks nicer, sadly. There is the anpu staff skin, the best presentation of a skin ever. Prisma hecate syandana. Prisma, it looks good. The Ki'Teer chestplate, obviously his symbol, and no, oh okay, I was going to say what's the pink thing inside, that's the sigil that I have on. There is the Ki'Teer leg plates, same kind of thing, but doesn't have the emblem coming off them, only the chest plate does, because there's his shoulder plates he's also brought. And weirdly, the domestik drone, the Ki'Teer domestik drone. I would say the domestik drone, but nobody seemed to get that reference, so I'm not doing that anymore. Prisma shaders here does come with his secondary weapon. I say secondary, that doesn't really matter, it's still him. Ki'Teer atmos diadem, the Ki'Teer atmos mask, the Ki'Teer sugatra, melee dangly, 5 times pre-built heavy gunner specters. Unlike the other one, the corrupted, and I can't remember what he was actually called. Wow, the guy who shoots rockets. That is a blueprint, you have to build them, that is pre-built. There is the, because it's December, cookie kavat glyph. There is the cookie kavat, cookie kubrow glyph. The Ki'Teer solstice syandana. These things only turn up at this time of year, probably disappear early January. And the Sands of Inaros blueprint. Fixed item, he will always bring this. Jumping over to console really quickly, see what he has brought here. I slid right past him, did not want to do that. There is, as expected, the Prex cards. There is the Fass card. Oh, same problem, eh? And the Velocipod card. You can kind of see them there because clicking on them, it did the same thing on PC, weirdly enough. There is Scattering Inferno, 60% heat, 60% status chance for shotgun. There is Split Flights, that is the 100% multi-shot minus 180% accuracy for bows. That is a really good mod. Thermite rounds, same as the Scattering Inferno but for rifle. And Fanged Fusillade. 120% /4 rifle. There is the Lasset Prisma skin. Again, can't stress how much the Prisma skins actually look really nice. They really do. They colour really well as well. There is the Prisma Lotus emblem. This goes on your arm. It is not the sigil. There is the Prisma Veritux melee arc weapon. Wish they would allow us to use them in normal missions, like the arc gun. There is the Prova Vandal that it's not a bad melee weapon. It is much better now than it used to be. Way better. And the Anpu Sugatra. Melee dangly, you can kind of see it on the back of the weapon there because I can't control spinning. It's now gone. There it is, and it's gone. That does get me sometimes. There is the Deimos Syandana. That's basically a Lasset with giant tails as a Syandana. The Gorgon Tosun skin, a very nice looking skin for the Gorgon. Mesa's Immortal skin. I love the fact that these load so much better. Does look really nice. Eos Prime Armor, that would be the chest plate, the left shoulder plate, the left spur, the right shoulder plate, whoop, that way, and of course the right spur. All of them, but weirdly not the thing that brings them all together. And speaking of the corrupted, it's the Bombard. That's what I couldn't think of. Bombard Spectre blueprint. This is not a reusable blueprint. This will build one corrupted Bombard Spectre, unlike the one on PC that has 5 pre-built. I wish they would just make this a infinite use blueprint and be done with it, because that would be much better considering the cost difference. There is the Kavat Sentinel mask, horrible in the colours I have, I know, the Kavat Sentinel tail and the Kavat Sentinel wings. There is the Odinata Noggle with Excalibur. Would be nice if there was a way to change that, by the way. Sands of Inaros blueprint, fixed item always comes. The Cookie Kavat glyph, the Cookie Kubrow glyph, and the Solstice Syandana. They're on console as well, and on console, the Fae Path Ephemera. Not to forget, of course, if you have an Inaros Prime, it's worth coming seeing him even if he has nothing you want, because he will still have the Baro Void Signal. This allows you to play a mission with Baro, and at the end of that mission, you have a chance of getting something you haven't got from his drop table. Still haven't confirmed if that's just the stuff he has brought here, but I'm going to try that this time round. These stack, you can pick them up, you don't have to use them, they are also tradable, but you need a Inaros Prime to actually pick these up. And, as always, he will be around for 2 days, he will leave on Sunday, so you have until Sunday to get in here and pick up what you want. If you want something, if you can't get on before then, there's no need to panic. Everything he brings will cycle back through at some point, eventually. Even the special items that he has brought, they will be here this time, next time, possibly the time after, and then they will disappear till next year. So they should, I'm going to say should, because it doesn't mean they're guaranteed to be, they should be here next time he turns up, but for now we'll leave this off here. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time.